This is Drops in the Bucket, lesson 13. Go ahead and put your name at the top, your class number if you have it, and over here the date that you're working on this page. Then let's start with number 1. So again, we have a fact family triangle. So I like to start from left to right. So 6 times 9 is 54, and then we can just flip-flop those factors like that. And then if we flip that around, we're going to just go backwards. 54, 9, and 6. 54, 9, and 6. And flip-flop. Again, we're basically just flip-flopping those factors. All right, number 2, addition. Start here. So 9 plus 2, I always like to look at the big number first. So 9 plus 2 is 11. 14 plus 1 is 15. So 1 and 3. So 3,151. Subtraction over here. We can't take 4 away from 3, so we need to come and borrow. So now we have 13, way more. 13 take away 4 is 9. We can't take 5 away from 3, so again, we need to regroup, and that becomes 13. 13 take away 5 is 8. It's kind of a weird 8, but I'll leave it. 8 take away 5 is 3, and 3 take away 3 is nothing, so 389. That is a weird looking 8. I'm going to leave it though. All right, so hopefully remember 16 ounces is a pound. I'm not going to write it this time. So 14 plus 7 is 21. Okay, so that's way more than 16. So we need to take 16 away from that, right? Because we're going to take this 16 and bring it up and put it over here. So that gives us 5 left over, 5 OZs left over here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 LBSs over here, 12 pounds over here. So 5 ounces and 12 pounds. Just to circle that, just to make it a little clearer so I can see. All right, our subtraction with money. We're doing money subtraction. So 9 take away nothing is still 9. We can't take 8 away from 3, so we're going to borrow from this 9. That leaves us with 13. So 13 take away 8 is 5, just kind of like we had earlier. And then 8 take away 4 is 4. And then don't forget your money sign. All right. So again, with multiplication here, we go straight up. 5 times nothing is still nothing. But 5 times 8 is 40. So that equals exactly 400. All right, number 3. This looks a little different. This is maybe new to us. It says to finish each equation and write the related division. Maybe we did this earlier. It's been a while since I've made these, so I'm not remembering really clear. So remember, you just go what is 8 divided by 4, right? So we just work backwards. We go this way. We think what times 4 is 8, and that's 2. So 1/4 of 8 is 2. So I'm just going to do a really quick visually over here. So if where should I do this? Maybe over in this area right here. So if I had something and I cut it up into 4 pieces, right? So here's my 4 pieces. And that total, I would have 8 altogether, right? So how much is each of these little pieces worth? What times 4? You can see I have 4, so I'm thinking what's going to go in all these little boxes here? And that's going to be 2, right? 2, 4, 6, 8. So you can see that this is 1/4, this is 1/4, this is 1/4, and this is 1/4. So what we're doing is we're saying what times 4 is our product, right? So we can do that with all of these. Like 20 divided by 4 equals, let's take this 36 divided by 4 equals 4 divided by 4, and nothing divided by, nothing divided by 4. Well, you can tell that's still nothing, right? Can't do it. All right, so then again, we think this way. We think what times 4 is 20, and that answer is 5. Down here, what times 4 is 36? And that is, my brain's doing a little blank right now. That is 8. No, that is 9. 9 times 4 is 36. So 9. What times 4 is 4? 1. And we did that one already. All right, number 4. A is just one little hop out of the 4. So it's one hop out of the 4. B is, if we start here, do one big whole inch. And then remember, this is really our half, because from there to there, you can see this is our half. So that's 1.5. C is at 2 whole big inches. And then 1, 2, 3 of the next inch. And then it says put a D at 4 3/4. So here's 4, and then 1, 2, 3, right? So right there is D. D is right at 4 3/4. All right, number 5, round to the nearest dollar and find the difference. So again, we're subtracting this time. I'm going to erase that, hopefully. Yep, so $11.87 is between 11 and 12, right? And if that's 50, we're looking at 87.50. So it's up here. So 12. 6.24 is between 6 and 7. And if that's our 50-cent line, 24 would be down here somewhere. So we're just looking at 12 and 6. So find some room. I don't know where we can do this. 12 take away 6. And that answer is 6. So it's about $6. All right, number 6, how much money is this? So 5, these are all dimes. That's a nickel. Let's start counting with our biggest coins. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So we have 50 cents. And hopefully your brain knows that half of a dollar is 50 cents. So, but if you need to do it, here's how we do it. We're going to turn this dollar into 90, 10. 10 take away, we actually don't even need to do that. I didn't need to do that. I can just go 1, 10 and leave that 0 just like it was. So 10 take away 5 is 5. There we go. All right, number 7. In Africa, the forest elephant weighs about 6,000 pounds. But the bush elephant weighs about 13,000 pounds. So how much more? So we're going to compare which elephant weighs more. Well, the bush elephant, definitely. Right? And I'm just going to write the word bush. And how much more? This is where we need to take that 13,000 and compare it to 6,000. So you can see all those zeros just become zeros. And then can't take 6 away from 3, so 6 away from 13, that didn't really help so much, but the answer is 7. So 7,000 pounds, right, because we're counting pounds. So pounds, or you could have written LBS. Okay, oh, look at number 8, looks a little bit different here. An hour is how many minutes? Hopefully you know that that is 60 minutes. An hour is 60 minutes. So the next one says it is 2 minutes until 6 o'clock. So it's not 6 o'clock yet, right? It's 5 something. So remember, if there's 60 minutes in an hour, 2 minutes before that would be 58. So it is 58 minutes after 5 o'clock. 58 minutes after 5 o'clock. All right. Number 9, when 2 lines intersect. So intersect, I think we had that. I'm going to go back and look. Didn't we just have that? Yep, intersect. Intersect means they cross, right? And when they cross in some way like that, do they make a side? No. Do they make a circle? No. Do they make an angle? Yes, they make an angle. They form an angle. Number 10, all 4 of those 4 and all 8 of those 8 are shaded, so those are worth the same amount. All right, that's lesson 13.